Hi guys, welcome back to another live streaming session here. So first I'm gonna take a look to the news that we had today. So we got the penny wholesales month to month, which are like very good numbers for the dollar. Was at 4 p.m. Now these are the only news that we have today. Now let's take a look how the market is. Okay, as I expected, he just made the higher week and now we are back in this range that we had tomorrow. I'm not gonna take a look anymore on the daily 12 hour 8 hours. I'm only watching for like good entries, for shorts entries, because I have the same bias as yesterday. We formed some sort of a range here. Wait, the range can be, yeah, so we got a very good rejection area right here. Okay, that's a very good support area. So this is why I'm gonna mark first the support area. And now another thing that I'm gonna mark is this area right over here, which is a very good resistance area. Also, this is kind of fake out. We have 200 pips to the upside on the 4-hour time frame right here. We got a break here on the 1-hour time frame, but the 30-minute time frame is kind of bullish at this point. Maybe if you can break again, I can take a sell. Yeah, kind of 300 pips to this support right here. Don't look that bad, to be honest. All the time frames that are still bearish. Yeah, I think I can take a sell. I'm gonna take a sell. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a sell right now, and I'm going to manage it as good as I can by waiting for the candle to close on the 30-minute and 1-hour, basically. The stops, I'm gonna keep the stops not so far. So not so far. I'm gonna stick to them around this area right over here because it's a it's like a very good area. And yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm going to do. Short right here. Yeah, I expected like from yesterday. So since yesterday, I know we have a break of the high right here, but also the last daily candle, it closed like a indecisional candle. So that's indecision, pretty much indecision, and we are in this range right now. So the next target is kind of the bottom of the range. So yeah, and also on 12-hour right here, even though with a daily who breaks above this high right here, we can take a look on the 12 hours, so to see how the candles have been formed. So we break the high, but we also close below this resistance area right here. So at this point, we also break the low on the previous 12-hour time frame. So that means that there's a lot of bearish volume in the market, which we can see on the 8 hours. The bearish candle formed right here, and also the break of the last of the previous 4-hour candle low. So this is the resistance area that we have, because I can take this as a fake out, and now there's more room to the downside. There is more room to the downside based on the candles printing and on the candle closures. So yep, even though my stop will be taken, I'm going watch only for sells. I can see that there's a ranging area but at this point the candles on the higher, I mean, there's a ranging area for the low, for the 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minute, 1 hour and 2 hour candles, let's say. But the 4 hour, 8 hours, like the biggest, the bigger the time frame, the clearer is the structure. So yeah, based on the higher time frames, I do like the cells here. And yeah, that's, I'm going to stick with the cells basically, plus the news that we have today. So if I'm taking the news and the structure, I'm looking for cells, something like that. And a very good target can be right here, but I'm going secure here at this first target because yesterday this is what happened. So what happened yesterday? So yeah, let's get back right here. That was the entry yesterday, somewhere here, around this level. So around this level, and then, or here where my stops are at this point, and then it just like dropped at this point and move back up. So yeah, right now I'm gonna secure, I mean today, if there's even more room to the downside, I'm gonna secure some. So yeah, mm. the stops, it's, the stop loss is very very tight because I don't want this trade let it like run on very, I mean, too much on the minus. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I know that for a fact in range, you don't know exactly what the moves are like. I mean, it can flip real fast. So basically, this is what happened here. So yeah, you never knew. But even if I'm gonna take a stop, but no, I mean, I can re-entry maybe up here, or, but I'm gonna wait for some candles to close after that. If let's say this will hit my stop loss, so yes. Anyway, I'm gonna wait for candles to close. We have 1 more minute for this 15-minute candle to close, which is like fucking ugly. Very bullish, very bullish. I guess if it's if the closure is like that, I'm gonna close 50%. But there's a lot of chances that this will drop. The next candle will drop. I would like better the 1 hour candle to close before I make a decision. Even with the stop type right here, yeah, I can risk it. I can risk it. I'm gonna risk the stop loss, but I'm going to wait the 1 hour candle to close. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait for the 1 hour candle to close at this point here. Okay, good. I'm ready for this. Because I mean, on the lower time frames, you never know. Like there's a minor resistance, there's a push. Like you never know, but Alright, so we got stopped out for the first trade. Yeah. I mean, kind of ugly structure to be honest. So 1 hour flips don't even take the opportunity to wait for the 1 hour candle to close. I mean, I can delete my stop loss and see how the 1 hour is about to close, which I'm gonna do, even though it's very risky. I'm cancel the stop loss. So this is the plan. I know it's not, it's, I don't know if this is the best decision, but I'm going to remove the stop. I'm going to wait for the 1 hour candle to close, and if there is a bearish candle, I'm gonna manage the trade. But if there's a bullish candle on 1 hour, I'm gonna close everything. I want to remove just because we are in this range, and in the ranges we don't respect the wicks, and I don't want to be get stopped out with 3 pips and then drop, because that'll be stupid, and I don't want to let it run even more or minus. So what I'm gonna do is wait for the 1 hour candle to close and then make a decision. But I don't want to place like random levels of stops and things like that, because it's bullshit. What I'm gonna do is wait for candles to close, because we are in ranges and we have no candle closing yet. And it can happen, like everything can happen in a ranging, I mean, not really a ranging market, because the higher time frames are like pretty bearish. But I'm gonna wait the 1 hour candle to close, and if there is any possibility of trade management after this closer, I mean the 1 hour flip bearish, or I don't know, every candle on 5 minutes, 50 minutes and 30 minutes flip bearish, I'd be manage the trade. But at this point, I don't want to get stopped out like for 5 pips and then drops, because I'll be fucking stupid, and I don't do this shit anymore, because I'm not gonna place a stop just because I see a fucking wick. I'm gonna place stop loss based on what I see in the market. So even the exit on a trade is based on what happened in the market. So I'm not gonna place random fucking stop losses just because I don't want to lose money or things like that. I do risk money anyway, so there is no fucking point of like get a loss and then watch the trade goes in my direction and things like that. No, I'm gonna make decision based on the candle to close, on the candle closure. This one I'm gonna do. I mean, I do trade with stop losses, but if I'm at the desk at my computer, I'm gonna wait for candle to close and make decision based on how they are closing. So yeah, kind of. This is why I'm waiting like 9 more minutes. I told that we don't have any more news for today, like very weak news here, but other than that, we good. The news for 4 p.m. were like good for the dollar. So yeah, I guess this is how this happened. Or am I wrong? Oh no, there's for today. Oh, okay, so this form today. That was from the 4 p.m. So yeah, interesting, man. Okay, so take a look right here. That's exactly what I tell you will happen. My stop were right here, okay? So I had the stop right over here, and then the fucking market just goes against me like 8 pips, 9 pips, exactly the fucking amount of pips I tell you guys, and then it just drops 40 pips. This is why I don't play stop losses like that, because gold don't fucking respect anything. I'm just gonna stick to how candles are being closed or printing like that, and then I'm gonna make decisions. This is why it's not okay to like place stop losses random on the chart just because you don't want to lose like more than, I don't know, $80 or $50 or whatever the price is, like whatever the how much money you want to lose or you don't want to lose. Just correct this with the lot sizing. So if you're not comfortable losing money, I mean, stop trading, because it's obviously you can't handle it. But if you know what you're doing, take a look at this. So take a look at this. I'm close to the entry. I'm very close to the entry right now. I remove my stop loss just because we are in this fucking ranging market. My stop was right here at 50.18, and then the market goes like 9 pips and then drops. So this is what you have to do. Wait for candle to close. Wait for candle to close. Don't put stops, like don't place stops randomly on the chart. Fuck that. I'm gonna mute and wait for the 1 hour to close, and then I'm gonna make a decision. All right, so at this point we are on profits with that trade. 1 hour close very nice bearish, 30-minute close bearish, 15-minute close bearish, everything close bearish, and 15-minute actually close very nice bearish. So what I'm gonna do right now is just to wait for, just to wait, just waiting. How am I gonna close the trade? Well, I'm gonna close. Oh, the 4 hour. Oh, no, the 2 hour candle actually closed. Fuck. All right, so here's the thing. Whenever a candle closes, it needs to make a higher and the bottom wick. But the problem is that we have a candle close on 2 hours, and as we know, 2 hours, 4 hours, whatever, like these higher time frames can make it can make a very big wick. And this is some fucked up shit, because as you can see right now, we just start moving it against me, and I would say that I want to play some stops above 1 hour right here, but you can take a look on the 2 hours and we can see that the 2 hours last week is very high up here. Yeah, there's a fucking stupid price action, dude. What should I do next? Is the same scenario with a 1 hour candle, but for this one we have to wait 2 hours, not just only 1 hour. So at 7 p.m. this candle will be closed. If I'm gonna close just because it breaks the high on 1 hour, it's wrong, because we have a lot of room to the downside, even more like 100 pips or something like that. If I'm gonna close it above here, it's like fucked. Oh my god, dude. Fucking gold. Yeah, just because it's the 2 hour closing, I want to respect the closure on 1 hour, and also the wick on the 1 hour. I want to respect the closure on 2 hours, and the fact that it has to make a upper wick first. I'm gonna wait 1 more hour just to see, so how the candles are about to form. So we can make a wick to the upside in the first hour, like just make a wick, like goes in only in the upside direction, and then in the second hour we can have the drop. Oh my god, fucking hours, man. I gotta wait. It's pointless to exit the trade. It's like very pointless. We got candles closing bearish here. We got candles closing bearish. We got candle breaking lows and close. We got all this stuff. I'm going to wait for the 2 hours, like, I don't know, maybe at 6 p.m. I'm gonna make a decision, or it depends how it moves. But I know that I have to wait for some sort of wick to be made, and then yeah, we have to wait, dude. We really have to wait. All right, so 1 hour time frame started to drop. 2 hour time frame also starts to drop. 4 hour drop. So everything starts to drop. That was kind of unexpected move, to be honest. Also, the daily start to move back to its downside right here. We also almost break the second time the 12-hour low. Um, yeah, I think if we can break this 8 hour low right over here, we can continue moving down. We can continue pushing down even more. So yeah, pretty good trade. Pretty good trade so far. This is why I was telling you that we need to wait for candles to close, because you need to let it breathe. So yeah, this is why. It's like it's no point to. Nah, that's like a fucking tickle right here. So my stop was kept right there. It's like 9 pips and then drop of 200 pips drop. What the fuck is like no. Yeah, this is why we should wait for candles to close. So yeah, I'm gonna stick to this trade. I'm gonna let it run even more. We have some room to the downside. We start to push. Yeah. Oh, nice. That's a very nice push. Maybe we can push through these weeks today. Maybe to hit this bottom. To hit this bottom again. Oh, we break the second time the 12-hour low here. Oh, we break it the second time. Maybe we'll continue moving, pushing to the downside. So yeah. So far so good. I'm gonna wait for the 1 hour candle to close. The terminal actually was it. It was like it closing right now. Um, pretty nice here. Pretty nice drop. Pretty nice closure. Yeah, we have room to the downside. Nice closing on the candles. We have to wait even more. Alright, so we finally get a drop here. Finally get a drop on the, yeah, on every time frame. I'm gonna secure now. I'm okay with the trade. I got like $180. Gonna secure like 0.05%. This is, I don't know, let's say that he's like $128. That's okay. So I'm gonna secure this. The TP will be right here. This bottom. Wait, no, I don't. Wait. Yeah, I mean, I can let it run. I can let it run even more. So I'm gonna stick to the plan. Put the stop loss at break even right here and let the trade run. That was a pretty good. So it was a pretty good trade. Expecting trade, and what we have to learn from today was the stop loss, where to put exactly the stop loss. Like, never put stops or the stop levels like randomly, and let the candle to close. This is the best thing you can do. Let the candle close and then make a decision. So yeah, I guess that's it for today. I took the trade, I secured some profits, and yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm gonna let it run. Maybe I'll close it. If we can get a break right here, I'll be happy, and I can secure maybe down somewhere. If we are not gonna break it and it's gonna react and reject to this area, I'm going to let it hit the break even and I'll be good. So yeah, have a good day and see you guys.